Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Mm-hmm. What is that? Oh yeah, y'all can hear that. That's right. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have on some fucking. Nah. This is basically we're just putting dumb shit into a story generator and reading it. Oh fuck.
Let's go. Let's go.
Unless it's Snail Church.
What church? Snail Church?
Hello, everyone. It's Nurch.
Oh, hello! We are
Take
here.
me to Snurch.
We're talking about Snurch. I'm
Snurch.
zapping your titty. You're welcome.
Good. I'm putting on
Worship
empty
like
head songs.
me.
Hi, everyone.
None of your lies.
We are doing. Ah! We are... Hello. We are doing... Ah! Stop! No! Ah! 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 Fuck! Hi, coffee! Hi, everyone. We're doing some fucking... Ah! Coffee!
Doing some...
I joined.
Oh! How many points do you have? No!
No,
Ah!
not nearly as much as I should since you added that.
I hate... Ow. Ow. Ow.
I'll tell you my sins so you can stop
I'm
and
being...
just not-
This is a snuff film. I lied. It's a snuff film.
We're snuffing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, and a squeeze. Oh, we can't do a squeeze. I'll have to refund you on the squeeze, because I can't do the squeeze. Fuck.
Yeah.
Squeezes is only
forgot
for
to-
round 7.
It's only for ground seppy. I didn't know how to squeeze otherwise. We're going to complete all.
Just
Ah,
squeeze
fuck.
your neck.
Oh god!
There you go, Damon.
Oh.
That's your prize. Hi.
Alright, we got the violence out of our system.
I think
Hello.
so. Jesus
No.
Christ. But, hi. Hello, I'm eating a french fry. Hi, we're doing, AI generated spooky stories. So you've probably seen these fuckers around where it's like, I start a part of a story and then AI just goes on and on and on about it. So, we're gonna, we're just gonna, okay, let's look at a, oh god. Unicorns
Oh, no.
that speak English. How about that?
Oh, wait! That one already exists.
Yeah,
There's
this
one
one.
here right now.
Yeah, that's true. And it's generating text. So, in a shocking finding, scientists discovered a herd of unicorns living in a remote, previously unexplored valley in the Andes Mountains. Even more surprising to the researchers was the fact that unicorns spoke perfect English. While the two-horned beasts don't fly, they are the second tallest mammals in the world, coming at an estimated 7 feet tall. The group of the group of the oldest inhabits in the world inhabited a valley.
What?
Yes. So these are gonna get
Right.
fucking... These are gonna get fucking wild. We can also, make them add words, specific words. A squeeze. I don't have anything else to squeeze, dude! Here. You wanna fucking squeeze... You wanna fucking squeeze something? You wanna fucking squeeze something? You wanna... There. I need to turn squeeze off now.
Do we need to redeem a round, Seppi?
Retain a...
That we can actually
I mean, yes, it's only been like 5 minutes. Hang
Please
on.
don't squeeze the Charmin.
Hang on. Emotes, drops, channel points. I need to turn the squeezes off. Squeezes are off. Cool. Good. Love it. Love
You
it.
turned on your stream, and we just immediately bombarded you with stuff at
This
your
is
face,
true.
and then we're squeezing at nothing.
Violence.
We are very
It's
violent
violence.
today. We are feral.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. So we can generate more text, but we're gonna try and have them try and include Rose in it.
Ah, that's me.
That we take turns
Damn
reading
it.
it.
Yes. You want violence? What are you doing? Fuck off. I guess maybe... I guess I'll have to do 5 minutes of Southern Drawl.
Nice.
Alright.
Damon chose violence. This
Damon did choose violence. I guess... Okay, does somebody else want to read this, or are y'all gonna torment me too?
Well, now that we have 5 minutes of Southern Drawl, I think we should use it to the best that we can.
Alright, the group of the oldest inhabitants in the world inhabited a valley in Peru until about 15,000 years ago, the researchers said. They were found in the middle of a forest in the Akumuja National Park. Scientists have been trying to figure out what happened to the mammoth tribe ever since the Ice Age hit, and studying DNA and isotopes, they discovered what happened to the herd. By analyzing the isotopes in the bones of the giant horses, we were able to determine that the Aka once existed at a stable point in the mountains, said researcher Chris Johnson from the University of Utah. Their habitat is now the middle of an agricultural valley. So these ones are they can't. Some of them are a little bit boring, but some of them can get wild.
Way off track.
Yeah, that one was kind of everywhere.
Yeah. So let's if we wanna.
Let's do a Florida man one.
Florida man one. All right.
Florida man pisses in.
Florida man
Florida man pisses.
In grandma.
In his grandmother's IV. Grandmother's IV bag.
Because I don't know what that's called.
June. Generate some text.
Yeah, don't put me in the story. I don't want to be here.
An Alzheimer's patient in Florida. Oh, how about Zigga reads this, and I don't have to do this.
An Alzheimer's patient in Florida was allegedly kept alive by a doctor after the patient tried to kill him with piss. A Florida man living with his elderly grandmother called 911 on June 29th to report that she was verbally and physically abusive to him. Oh god,
oh god.
The stream got very, very, I can't even read.
Crunchy.
Scrunkly.
Stream got very, wait, hold on, I can look at the actual Twitch.
That's true.
Paramedics arrive at the scene at the grandmother's home in Loxahatchee. Where is that?
I don't know.
To find the patient lying on a bed inside the home, slumped over. Hold on, I'm googling Loxahatchee. I want to know if that's the actual place. Oh, it is. It's a city in Florida. I should have. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's a town in Florida. He was wearing only underwear and a hospital gown. Domino's delivery driver busted in attempt to steal, prostitute underage boy. Cops say.
Jesus Christ.
And then Rose is in the way of the rest of it.
Oh, whoops.
Oh shit.
Screw it out a little bit.
Yeah, difficulty breathing and elevated heart.
Hang on.
These 7-foot-tall unicorns from the Andes mountains. He had difficulty breathing and an elevated heart rate. The patient's face had turned blue. He wasn't wearing any pants or shoes. Paramedics attempted to resuscitate the patient while they waited for the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office to arrive.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna use some templates that for scary stories that I found to
I love how the stream got super crunchy the moment.
Yeah, of course. All right, who wants to read this one?
Me.
All right.
After her funeral, the family went away to get their minds off this tragedy, and the father asked my uncle, my mom's brother, to check on their pets. Mom and Dad, who were dating at the time, went with him. My mother had heard there was a grand piano, and she wanted to play it. My dad was studying to be a veterinarian. He loves animals, and he was taken with surprise. It had a desk, several chairs, and the piano itself was about 9 feet long. It had been in a child's bedroom at some point and sat in the hallway. That's a big-ass piano!
That's a big-ass hallway.
Damn, that is a big-ass piano.
Big-ass hallway, big-ass children's room. Covered in dust, they decided to clean it, which meant removing the covering and cleaning it thoroughly. There were dust bunnies the size of small children in the corners of the piano. Are we sure this piano is not haunted by children?
Oh shit. Haunted piano.
My,
Five
My
Nights at
dad's.
Pianos.
my dad's mouth hit the floor when he saw the grand piano. He felt like he was in a dream. It was this giant, beautiful, full-size piano sitting on top of the entryway like it was dropped there from space. That's a big-ass
Alien piano.
A big ass face.
Yeah, big-ass space, big-ass piano. He ran and grabbed his guitar and played the theme from the movie The Lion King. And of course, it was something like something out of a dream. It was perfect. Advertisement! What?
I don't know.
Before the piano was installed, my dad lived in the basement and carried. I can't see the story because it's too. Oh no, never mind. My dad lived in the basement. I carried the piano back into the main part of the house and stored it in an empty room. My mom's room used to be. My mom was young when she moved out of. This family tree is fucking weird.
Yeah.
House, but even now, she doesn't know exactly why they.
Oh shit.
Why they bought that piano. She only knows that it had something to do with my dad's new job, and because he was so infatuated with the piano, he refused to let them sell it when they moved. By this point, the families had been in the house, but were leaving for college in the next few years. I've heard from other.
Jeez. Okay.
I love how it uncrunchifies the moment it's not my turn.
Exactly.
I hate this.
I got something to say. You want strike?
What? Ah! Fuck. Rude. Alright, alright. Dencho, you wanna take this one?
Yeah. Okay. The ambulance company that I used to work for had a haunted ambulance rig 12. It recounts reddit.com. Wait, what?
Yeah, don't
A
worry
lot
about
of
it.
EMTs had stories of Reddit, but I never put much stock in paranormal stuff. That is until I had one. Well, one night I was working as an EMT, driving rig 12. I had the patient on the backboard, and the backboard had moved. I was driving down the road. What? Huh? With the fire department in tow, car
Ate my ass.
went by. Just went straight into my ass cheeks. All right. Went by and we could clearly see the body. He, the ghost, was looking at us, watching us go by. He started moving in and out of the back seat. I pulled over to the side of the road. What kind of fucking generation dog? This is making no sense. It sounds like 5 different stories trying to be one.
Yeah.
Pulled over to the side of the road and watched him. He almost floating in and out. I haven't seen him move that fast. He finally turned to look at the road and made it come hither motion with his hand, and he disappeared. Okay, so at least
Oh,
it's a
shit.
little bit. It's more towards
Ghost is
stuff now.
Yes.
Don't
Jesus
yawn.
Christ.
That ectopenis. That gooey ectoplasm.
Okay.
In the ectoballs.
Alright. What? Do we want to generate more of this one?
We can. I feel like I didn't get my read. Reserve will continue. You could actually see his hand moving out of the back window. He was moving so fast that it was hard to see. I was so terrified I had to sit there for a minute to collect. Become myself. What do you think was the spirit of the EMS employee been bothered? Sound off in today's WMD. Ghostly activity can be seen and heard when a patient's body is too rigid to move.
The human
In one
penis.
place for long.
Hmm.
Oh, that's it.
That's
Varies
it.
in shapes and sizes.
Oh god. Okay. Let's fucking try out this one.
Mm.
I'd come home and find something put in a weird place. Milk in a cupboard, toilet paper in the fridge, laundry detergent in the bathtub. Diane once called to ask if Billy had been around because she couldn't find a gallon of milk. We finally found it outside on her back steps, and sugar. Darned sugar. Every morning the sugar bowl was empty.
Like my soul.
Which is exactly what happens when you spend years with someone. She then gives you an example of another thing that happened during one of her affairs. We were in a car, and I pushed my luck.
Is this just a boomer? I almost said webtoon. I meant comic. Like in the newspaper.
And started making out with him, and I started worrying about driving home, so I fished around in my purse and found a handful of breath mints. I shoved the bag in my shirt pocket. Hold up.
Hold up.
How I feel about
Was she wearing a slip? I rest my case. Heard from Joy Reid, host of AM Joy on MSNBC, told the truth about Meghan Markle. This woman will not allow her daughter to be independent from the royal family. You cannot be independent of something you were born into. Meghan Markle said in a letter that she can no longer work as an actress since she's in the spotlight now. Jesus Christ, there is the Jesus fuck.
Now
What,
we're
in
talking
the
about the royal family.
How did
Why?
Meghan Markle get involved in my spooky ghost sex story?
I don't know. I wanted to have sex with a ghost. The fuck?
Breath mint in your shirt pocket.
I wonder what would happen if we put a copy pasta in here.
Oh god, like what copy pasta?
And then a skeleton popped out.
Big Boreon.
Oh no.
No, please, no.
But who was phone? Put the first few lines of but who was phone in there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me...
Or like go to Reddit copy pasta and just like pick one and
True.
see everything that unfolds.
Won't you let's see something strange? It's my nutsack.
Whoa, 3 testicles inside of the
Where
nutsack.
That's where Hitler's
Big
missing
balls.
skull went.
3 balls, 3
Where?
circular balls circling around at the speed of circle.
Okay, so it's...
Running around at the speed
So
of balls.
you're with your honey... God, this is spelled weird. And you're making out when the phone rings. You...
Typing it.
What?
Why are you typing?
Can you not copy paste?
No, it's on a photo for some reason.
Oh,
Hang on.
Fucking weird.
It the oh god, I hate this. Voice is what
This is definitely some
Are
pre-2010
you-
shit right here.
doing with
Death row.
my daughter? You tell your girl and she say my dad is dead. Oh, dead.
Just happened.
Then who was phone? Alright.
And
Rose, you want to take this?
Yes. What is your girl's name? And your honey says she's at friend's house. Food to get home? What type of parent do they come from? It's just so sad. Another added, the author wrote, this must.
It must.
Went to the same school as me, and nah, that school ain't good. It gets worse. The gossip queen then wrote, next time your dad he calls you, you are gonna think of some bitch we call the Grinch. Bitch we call.
Oh shit.
Love you, baby girl, but you just need to grow up a bit if you're gonna make my daughter's 18th birthday a hell whereabouts. What disgrid shell you gonna be on my doll Halloween? How dare you mad a child? Hold up, it's crunching it. Maxine loves whip?
Oh, Maxine, get a good old whiff.
Crunchy green on the thing, but I'm blocking it on the stream. Gosh, Maxine has been having a rough time lately. The mom of four recently revealed that she was low on funds after being let go. What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on? Why is it just like it ends a story and then it's just like, and here's a news story from 8 years ago?
Like,
I don't want a news
ends the
story.
and then it's
Mother's
advertised.
coaching.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe add some keywords to like that are
Hang on.
somewhat like.
Hang on.
Also,
Let's see. I
I
know.
posted a thing.
I know there are. Because I know that there are different text generation sites. So maybe after this one, we try a different one.
Okay.
Because maybe this one is just the dumbest shit one.
We got
15.
the
Oh,
the
God.
great value one.
Thank you, JJ, for the lurk and no fucking 5-minute southern drawl. All right, okay.
Oh yeah, we.
All right,
drawing
too bad it's
and
Zigga's turn.
balling.
All right, Zigga, here you go.
It's okay. I'll do it for you. Did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of the Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions of playtime? Sign up and enjoy yours yet today. Yeehaw! Cartel market. The cartel market in a Realm Reborn includes many items found only in the CQC and Serenity bundles. Select from a variety of equipment sets, weapon enchantments, pet outfits, broke, I don't know what that word is. Brooches! And why did it not even finish the word? And here's a fate pack that features 25 permanent fate characters to play. Wow, we're talking about fate. What the fuck? Ken, get out of our fucking. It is a safe
I love
bet. The
fate.
entire collection will be found in here. Negate. Order storage 500 cartel coins. Prices range
What the fuck?
from 500 cartel coins to 15,000 cartel coins, depending on the type of items found inside. Each slot takes up to 500. A story mode quest, the official order of the Violet Dragon story. From Bad Dragon. Quests and side quests in the CQC and Serenity bundles are now available in story mode for all players. Simply select the story mode option from the small icon in the top left corner of the battle.
Now it's just telling us how to play a video game.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it was a video. We started with a video game like copy pasta.
That's true.
Can't wait to play Saber in 14.
Hell yeah.
Can't fool me. This is advertising.
Yeah, it's just advertisement.
Shit, he's onto us.
Also, I am so sorry for my sudden draw.
It's all good.
I
Yeah,
never
let me
saw
see if I
them
can't
draw.
find.
I was
see if I
channeling
can-
my ancestors before he moved to Cali.
Country girls do make do.
Country girls do Mountain Dew Baja Blast in your ass.
Are we sure Zigga is not the AI story generator?
That's true. That is true. Let's see.
That is my brain.
Right generation.
I am the AI generator.
I'm looking.
I'm about to
Yeah,
start looking
walking.
up fan fictions.
That's fair. If you can find a dumbass fan fiction.
Tumblr's just a good place to go for one.
Oh my
I
god.
have Mark to
Looking
my
up Sonic.
What was that one really popular one? Because I feel like there was
My
a
Immortal?
really good one. Oh, I've done Mortal on stream. I'm talking about the text generator. The fuck? Was it this one?
Yeah, that I'm going on Reddit. Copy
Oh, yeah,
pasta.
True.
Fake news. Overcome. Oh, these ones are different. These are for like
This one,
calculator.
yes.
Calculators?
Yeah, like a code transforming.
What the fuck?
Has it been 5 minutes? It does not. Fuck.
I like
Oh, is it this one? Hang on. Is it this one? Okay, I found a better text generator. So let's do this one instead. Man, I've been getting some good ones on the other one, but we can just do this one then. Alright. Oh, stream ended? Look, hang on. Bop, 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 bop. Has it been? Oh, thank God, it's been 5 minutes. Oh, gosh, okay. Okay. Let's fucking...
That Southern Draw was 90% me. I got your back, demon.
True. Okay. We're going to grab this one. Paste. Generate.
Ooh, that's faint.
Alright. Whose turn was it?
Whoever wants to go. I just went.
Oh, it's usually that me then.
Yeah.
So, what am I reading? What the fuck?
Hang on. I'll make it bigger.
Big. Massive.
There we
Oh, my blind ass can see.
go.
I can see. I can.
You
come.
opened the box, and I came.
Cum box.
The coon box. When I was 37, I went to my high school. I flew into the nearest airport and rented a car. The distance was about 35 miles through a very rural and almost abandoned part of the country. About 3 miles outside of the town, I see someone on the side of the road flagging me down. Turned out that it was one of the guys I had attended school with. He took it as an insult, took it as a joke. I asked him, "Mom, are you scared of the guy you see?" He said, "No, I'm in the gym." What? So I started doing them some physical activity. Huh? I had a short walk away from the gym. My family took me there, and it had a lot to do with how much I hate to go to work. I don't talk to them anymore. They say they will ask me a question and tell me I'm bad at math. I'm sorry, but I told everyone that I was bad at math. Was a bad math student. I had the best life I ever had. As they took me back to the gym, I was the center of attention to this man who had just given a speech about how all I wanted out of this life was the love and support of the world. My mom was a big fan of it and said, "It's an unbelievable opportunity, Mom." What? Huh? I had to have a moment of self-denial, and I think
Oh, Jesus.
Is this what schizophrenia is like?
I don't know.
Bro,
This is...
is this what
This
it's like to have a throat? I'm so scared.
I don't...
Is this what it's like when the voices in your head win?
No.
Probably.
No, you just end up talking to yourself.
That's fair.
But I want to know.
Okay, let's... let's try this one out. After we moved into our home, we were told a woman had died at the hands of her abusive husband. She hated men. She loved animals. She loved women. They kept telling us that they wanted to protect their beautiful little creatures, to protect us from the outside world. We felt that something was wrong here, in some ways that we were aware of it. It was clear to us that the women just wanted to protect them, or to take care of them. But the whole world didn't, in fact, recognize them. We did understand that something is going on. All these years later, I'd never heard of the violence at the hands of this woman for fear of retaliation from my man and for my own. And as far as I was concerned, nothing had changed. She still loved animals. People continue to kill and injure us and destroy and abuse our homes and communities. We should be fighting back. That's why we're calling for your support. We are on our own. But what is striking is how much is left. The problem the women and men of Palestine are facing is much greater than we thought. The problem we have and the problems we will never need to take root are only increasing. We are facing an ever-growing, ever deeper problem of racism. This problem will always be. The only things that we are really facing come back to haunt us, so we will have to take the next step. We have to give it one last shot.
What? What?
That
Jesus.
was a roller coaster of emotions and confusion. I feel like this was like even
You
worse.
should just put something scuffed in the text
That's
box and
hilarious.
generate off of that. Like,
Fuck yeah.
Just put
let's
the
say pyramid head.
Notices your
plus the
bulge. Ooh woo.
Pyramid head. Oop, hang on. Head. Fuck, I can't type. Pyramid head and
head.
enters the room, and I say, ooh, as I notice his big bulge.
Big pyramid bulge.
Bulgy, and saunter up to the beef man. Alright, let's generate. Rose, you get this one.
Beef. Arby's, we have the meat.
Alright, there you go. Rose.
Shit, sorry. Pyramid Head enters the room, and I say ooh as I notice his big bulgy and saunter up to the beef man! 3 exclamation marks. He points to his chest and points to his pants as he says, "What he told me!" The next 2 minutes are spent getting into an overpriced bib as both the big bear and bear was apparently out of form over this segment, and he couldn't say something because he'd not wanted to go off on a rant like the one in he is playing the game of survival, but after realizing what he was feeling, pulled himself up again. The video below shows where this is going. He has made a run for it and has been rewarded with a few minutes of action. Solo, I love you, big man. I got a free ride to the other side. As I turn to head back out to the beefer, I do get the sense that he's play this game, but I'm the only one taking one screenshot, thus keeping the rest of the group out. Eventually, he decides to go for some food instead, as he's just so hungry. He can barely even spend up to the last 2 more seconds when it all changes. I'm at this place because everyone who's ever seen Wolf's Bane knows that I went to this place because I had been there before, that I was at a bad point, or was I a...
Oh wow.
Jesus.
That escalated quickly!
That did. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Well,
I'm so glad my head is the word. I have saved your YouTube, your Twitch.
it was something at least.
Mm-hmm, it was something.
That was definitely a big old bulgy.
Jesus Christ.
So Ghostface walks into an orgy.
Alright, I'm writing this down, 2 and orgy. Uh-huh.
Anybody else want to add to this? I can't think of anything else.
The ghost fake walks into an orgy, ready to Baja
And sees
blast
your
some
dad.
ass.
You both have us. Your damn face.
Alright. Alright, Zigga, you get this one.
Alright, let's go. Let's go! Okay. So, Ghostface walks into an orgy and sees your dad drinking a Baja Blast. He says this is some dude for a club. I have a feeling he also has a really bad look on his face when he sees you. Ghostface doesn't really think you are interested in this or even what you are doing about this to him, but he tells you to stay at home. If you aren't interested in this, then it's time to get the best thing out of your life. So here comes Go Paus, the next guy in the club. Johnny B comes out and they have a fight over who will succeed in building the Go Paus building at your house. Johnny comes out and is like, "This is my son," and he says, "This is for the ladies." And you guys should be the first to tell your kids it's in keeping with the way he's doing his job. So what I know from reading this, if you were in a club, you are gonna pay attention and say, "Oh, okay, this is in keeping with things that are part of our day-to-day life." I'm not into this shit or any more than a little bit, and I won't say it's because, well, I'm into this stuff and I should be more active too. So instead of that, I'll say balls.
Jesus.
I have no clue what the fuck I just read.
I don't know.
I don't think that was English.
I don't know.
It was the most gross
Next time I
thing.
have a health scare, I'll reserve this story, and if it makes sense, I'll go to the hospital.
I'm going to eat your
That's-
dad's ass tonight, Billy. Please leave the house or you will hear his ghostly moans. Alright, Tensho, you get this one.
Oh, what? Let me proofread this first. Oh, dang. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Alright. I'm gonna eat your dad's
Oh, jeez.
ass, Billy. Please leave your house or you will hear his ghostly moans of pain, and your aunt and uncle are just as scared as you are. I glanced at the television for the first time over the shoulder. It was a time when Dad was up, talking directly to his boys. I did that every morning since the last time he used it, just to see what the heck he was saying. I had some issues I didn't like though. I had a general idea of where his head was going, so I figured I would sit down and watch. Instead, I wandered into the office with Mom, who smiled as she was making sure to have one of these little dicks ready. Reading. I made dinner before Dad, where Dad showed us some pictures of the kid, and it was all pretty awesome. Though some of Dad's talking about how he had spent the night with his brother, I had some pictures to sort of show him to make a difference. So I turned to look at the picture of Billy with his dad. As I entered the room, I had one last thing to say in response to my question. Don't you worry, Mom. I went and go to the television for 10 hours today to see what Dad was talking about. I don't know anything about Billy or how he got here or where he is now. You're supposed to remember that who it was and his balls exploded. All right, good story.
Fuck. Shit's whack. I love it. Okay.
Whack like a butt crack.
I told Derek? Yeah. That he needed to bring condoms to the party as everyone was getting laid at the Arbor Day big orgy bash. no one, or no, everyone needs to wrap their woody. Alright. I'll take this one. I told Derek that he needed to bring condoms to the party, as everyone was getting laid at the Arbor Day Big Orgy Bash. Everyone needs to wrap their woody, hard caps around my neck, tie things around my ears, and make it comfortable. I decided I wanted to spend a day of getting off work at the Ponytail for a day of fun. Since my job was pretty much up in smoke at that point, I opted to go home early to watch a movie that was at home, which would cost me about 40 cents a pop. When the movie came out, the entire group went outside and smoked in the Ponytail. I tried to sleep, but when I woke up, I had a bad feeling that it would all end up in the bedroom, and it did. All the people I went to have an enjoyable evening didn't look very enthusiastic about having to talk. It was about 8:30 in the morning. I was on my way out of the Ponytail and felt something grab my hand and pull me towards the door. I found myself there for a few seconds, but had just finished eating my apple pie and had been holding something for later. A guy took my hand and pulled me in. I was totally taken aback. I knew I needed the extra warmth to feel truly positive about my situation. I started to try not to panic, but I knew that my experience would be much tasted.
Much tasted.
Oh, yes, very tasted.
Jesus.
Your asshole is going to be much
Give a few other
tasted
things.
tonight, buddy.
Taste it.
Taste the button.
Enough dick rating. Time for the taste test.
I pulled the dick-shaped cake out of the oven. It was hot, just like me. Alright, who wants this one?
Me. My turn.
Okay.
Enough decorating. Time for the taste test. I pulled the dick-shaped cake out of the oven. It was hot, just like me. It was so delicious and a true tribute to the incredible flavors of the dough. The texture was still so good despite having some pretty rough edges. You know, the typical white cake? It is absolutely amazing and my wife loved it. At 5:10 p.m., I ordered the rest of them at my local deli. They were great to eat. I will be making another order soon. There were a lot of different flavors to choose from to help give the cake time to fully cook up. One of the cakes was the creamy and moist vanilla flavor. This guy is the type. In other words, we were looking for a sweet vanilla cake. I had a little trouble getting our flavors together right away because the flavor was a bit more dry than the vanilla. So after about 20 minutes of baking, we ended up with a creamy sweet vanilla cookie cake with some dark chocolate. I like to put in a scoop at the end of each frosting, which is not normally my style, but I really like it in the cake, and it keeps my cakes from going out as well. This cookie cake is so delicious. We made many, and it ended up in our favorite sandwich. The icing was moist and sweet. This is the next choice for a cheesecake or a cheesecake bun.
Jesus, you're just making smut now. Don't tell me how to live my life, Damon. I'm also going to look for more AI text generators, because this one's good, but...
Food penis.
At least they're not all news articles.
True.
Yeah. So Michael Cera's down horrendously. looks down the sewer and finds it. Tells it he wants the pussy. It tries to run.
But it has nowhere to hide.
So apparently the one that we were using before is actually the most popular one to use, which is odd.
Why?
That shit was me.
Yeah, that was mid. Like, that's the one that Markiplier was using. Which
Markiplier, how could you steer
That's
us
probably
wrong?
why it's the most popular, because
Oh, probably.
Markiplier did it.
So Michael Sarah
Markiplier owes me
was...
much.
And Markiplier is going to be a prawn star soon.
I'm so happy for him.
Me too.
Wait, I can't say
Yeah,
that one.
OnlyFins.
OnlyFins.
Bronze. Bronze.
Only penis.
Down horrendous. As
Your boob
he
privileges have been
looked-
revoked. You now have penis nipples.
Oh no! As he looked down
Yes.
the storm drain. Oh, is it 2 words? Oh, that's too many spaces. He saw it and purred. Gimme that pussy, baby. It screamed and ran down the pipes. Alright, who wants this
intro.
one?
Me.
Okay, you.
So, Michael Cera was down horrendous. As he looked down the storm drain, he saw it and purred, "Give me that classy, baby!" Screamed and ran down the pipes, but there she was, barefoot and all. It's fine, we all knew she'd die. It just wasn't going to happen. His wife, Susan, recalls. I got out of the room and looked, and she was gone, running back out of the door, crying all across the streets. The air was empty. I had a gun pointed at her, and she could see that.
Jesus.
They looked at each other with deep, unruly eyes and turned to me for a third time. We hugged and we just said, "You guys all know what we're doing. Don't mess around because we just can't take your kids. Make sure it's better than it looks," says Susan. We hugged back the way people were hugging back. We were hugging back our family, including sons and daughters, and they cried as we hugged them. I know I said I'm a hug slut, but this is ridiculous. As they continued searching around for her, I sat down, looking across the city at my own apartment in the south suburbs of Pittsburgh. I thought, you know what? This must be weird. It'd probably be cool if she was dead too now. I can't tell whether it was intentional or unintentional because sometimes I don't think I've been the last. Now there were no balls because they all exploded.
Jesus.
Hmm.
It's just turned into a sad story.
That I'm confused. Who's hugging who? Who has the
I don't
gun?
know.
I would be sad
We
too if
hugged
my
him and
balls
Where
hugged
were
did
him
all
and
these
hugged
family?
Just do.
Where did all these family members just come from? Why is this going on while Michael
They're all
Cera
in the
is
sewer.
on a storm drain?
Don't drain these balls. Pants grab.
I grabbed Jesus. I
You
grabbed
grabbed Jesus.
I
No.
grabbed
I grabbed Jesus by the cock.
by his cock. And he looked at me longingly and told me,
To take his Holy Spirit.
"I'm going to fill you up with the Holy Spirit. That's my penis if you don't get jokes." Hang on.
Holy penis.
Alright, Densho, you want to do this one?
I guess. Why do I proofread this again? Oh my goodness. Why do I end up getting the cursed one?
These are all cursed. What do you mean?
Alright. Grab Jesus. I don't even feel right saying that.
Here, do you want me to do this one?
Please.
Okay. I grabbed Jesus by his cock, and he looked at me longingly and told me, "I'm going to fill you with the Holy Spirit. That's my penis, if you don't get jokes." I never thought of it that aggressively as I gave him his blowjob. I used it in a way to distract him from telling me exactly how much he wanted to get me, and then used it to be gentle to explain my actions before turning to his partner to ask me what I would do if the sex became too much for him and we never married. I also took a huge step back to calm him down after giving him a blowjob and went for it. He laughed and said, "I want to see you in the mirror, but I'm not going to be able to do it now." I then watched a video about Jesus. He said the same things to me, but then came out on me in a less vulgar way. So I asked him about it back then because I thought he was getting too personal and went to the bathroom. Jesus came out onto me in that video. Jesus wanted to help me, and did, and you could see how he got so emotional about it. He came out on me in the bathroom and kissed me while my hands were wrapped around his body. I looked over to see how Jesus was reacting to my boyfriend, and felt such respect for and love for him. He did really get emotional for me there, and asked some questions about how he felt about
That got crazy spicy. What the fuck?
Sebby needs to start using his spear of longest correctly and impaling Jesus as per the scriptures.
Fear of a longinus.
Ugh. Oh god.
It hasn't even been an hour.
It hasn't even been an hour. What the fuck are we doing?
This is gonna be a night.
This became a lot more. I need to get zooted. I need.
You know,
hang on.
that
I
is
do.
fair.
I do need to go take my medicine. I will be back.
You do need to zoot the snoot.
BRB.
Okay. Be right. Got it.
Time.
Time check.
Egg.
Egg. Egg.
Or
Egg!
Egg.
Egg!
egg.
Egg.
Egg!
Oh man, this is
Egg.
a terrible time to sit here and play the penis game. Penis.
Egg.
I always win the penis game, I promise.
Huevos.
I will literally open my window, too.
Open your window and just scream egg to the world.
Okay. Egg!
At this.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hi, babe, I'm okay. Okay, search for love. That was me rapidly shutting the door. After screaming egg.
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 Yeah, you know, it's just... you should have said that was your massive cock thumping the desk as you scream egg.
Alright.
And then you
I'm
scrambled
back.
their eggs.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg!
Egg.
Oh god.
Alright, you zooted it. You get the chocolate.
Not the
You
chocolate.
get the chocolate and shoved it in your nose. And then,
Yes,
and then sniffed it.
I shoved a whole
Cucumber.
chocolate bar into my pussy last night. There are so many ants, but I'm too high to give a shit. Let's go. Let's do it. I have animal crackers.
Alright, this one should be a good one for you, Denjo.
Yeah. I shoved a whole chocolate bar into my pussy. There are so many ants on this pilot. Shit. Laughs. Oh god, I don't know what the hell I meant. I never thought I'd be upset about it. And then I'm like, nope, you're kidding me. I really don't think that it's because you're super, super, super sexy. I love this. She went, hey, you're crazy too, but I'm in the room over here, so that's what she meant. On when her boyfriend go out I went to the gym. I didn't know this thing about that. It was like maybe I could get out of it because I was just a teenager. Like, she was totally on it. I know I'll never know about stuff like that, on how her boyfriend was the reason she was here. Or it was weird, a weird thing to let him stay too long because he was like, oh yeah, you know what? You've got a bunch of other guys around. Oh, what's going on here? Who cocking me? So that's a good thing. He went to check up on me. Everybody in the dorm knew about him. He was a cool guy. He got to be around guys who came from the box, from all over the world. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of coon.
That's a
That's
lot
the part I
going.
don't like. You don't like that. Next day he came back to work, laughs. He had hella coon.
Jesus.
Bruh, I don't feel safe reading these. Like, I swear my heart skips sometimes when I'm reading these.
You don't know where it's going.
You knew you were getting
And
into.
just casually
Oh.
dropped it. You know.
Mario.
Mario, bring that cake.
Finally got to
Mario,
the
my
castle.
pussy needs to be filled.
Mario, my pussy needs to be filled.
Oh my goodness.
Mario, my cake is so big, Mario. I can't fit the cake through the door, Mario.
Help, Step Mario, I'm stuck.
What are you doing, Step Mario?
Step Mario. Fuck. Help, Step Mario. I am stuck in the warp pipe and my ass is exposed. My whole ass.
Back and all.
Mario heard from the castle door. Alright. Alright, who wants
Plot
this
twist,
one?
it was Toad.
Yes.
Me. You want this
Okay.
one? Mario finally got to the castle.
Help, Step Mario. I'm stuck in the warp pipe and my ass is exposed. My whole ass.
Mario heard from the castle door to the room behind him. Where's the other kid?
The hell is wrong with you?
Get up! Mario heard the noise and threw himself right back into the warp pipe, just as the ball began bouncing and flying off. The room was empty now, but the other kid was waiting for him with a great green stick and a huge purple spear. Finally, Mario got back onto the wheel and jumped over the spear. All of a sudden, the yellow spears came off and flew flying in quick succession at him. "Oh, isn't that?" Mario yelled. Then he turned right to see a pink one on his right. "I'm not sure what it is, but I saw it. Just time for the princess. What is that? I can't believe that I've been here. This is the first I saw those pink spheres. It's an obstacle. The one with the pink sphere and its blue sphere fell on Mario and knocked him out instantly." What the Jesus Christ? The next thing Mario remembers is what was when Mario was watching the news on his TV. I've been thinking about it, Mario. I've been thinking about drugs.
That went a very different direction. The generator's like,
Yeah.
nope. Nope, not this time.
Mario's just like, no horny. Get out of there.
Mario's like, nope, only spheres.
Sonic.
No, there's a kids movie coming out soon. We can't do that. Oh yeah, we have to do a
Hedgehog.
Sonic. Sonic the Knuckle
Was looking
Ass blasting Shadow the Hedgehog.
into the keyhole of Shadow's room. He saw Shadow. Oops. He saw Shadow
Shadow,
looking
it's me, the devil.
into the mirror,
Steal candy
flexing
from babies.
and holding a gun. His ass was so tight. Generate. Who wants it? I'll take it.
Yes, give me. You want it?
Wait, did you do one last? Or Rose did one, and then...
Oh, Rose just did one that was done show. I don't remember who was before this show. I don't know if
Okay,
it was me or
you. Yeah, you go.
Me? Alright. Sonic the Hedgehog was looking into the keyhole of Shadow's room. He saw Shadow looking into the mirror, flexing and holding a gun. His ass was so tight around the trigger. He just said, do what? I need to make sure that the door isn't on my head. The boy knew he said this. He wanted it to look like he wasn't even there. He looked at Shadow, who turned to look at the camera inside the room. He said, you know, how would you know? I wanted me to do this for you. I was scared. Shadow looked up at him and saw, with shock, that he was getting some power right there in his left arm. He couldn't believe this. He had just gotten his hands into his mouth. He was completely naked and not even wearing clothes. He wasn't even a cat! The boy pulled his head away and looked at someone else, a man. He was a guy in a coat and tie. He could feel Shadow's warm pussy rubbing against his. His dark hair he shaved off was falling out because Shadow's lips were hot. He could taste Shadow's blood, and she was too cute because she wanted to eat him alive, of course. But Shadow could taste his manhood. He held it up to him. Held on. Something inside him kept turning from fear to lust. The boy stood up from the boy that was hanging from his waist. He didn't let go.
This sounds like a real Sonic fan.
It does!
I love that the pronouns kept changing so much. That was the
Sonic
best
is
part.
gender fluid.
Gender-fluid
Leave them alone.
Gender fluid, constantly fluid. The manhood pussy.
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 Bop it. Bop it. Vibrate.
Twist it.
So he
Bang it.
picked it up.
Oh my god, I have a headache. I need water. That one.
Bop it. Pull it.
You
Fuck
too. You hydrate
me.
too. Take the big.
Thank you
sippy.
for the big sippy.
Big sippy.
I'll generate this and I'll read this one.
Oh.
Alright. The bop it was vibrating, so he picked it up. Bop it! Pull it! Fuck me! His mind was filled with the images of the two men having sex. She sighed. I think he was trying to, get us closer to... I mean, he actually found a way to get us to have sex more often. He took a long moment to think of that, then turned to the man and asked, what if? The man shook his head in dismay and said, what if that's how he wanted us to get to have sex with him? We had been going so far together. We were pretty used to sex in our day. Boppet shook his head in despair, and then shook his head back in wonder. Now what if it's too late? He looked down at the screen and thought for a moment and then said, I'm sorry, this isn't me who didn't even say yes. This is the man who, said, I'm doing this, and said, we should. He didn't say anything out loud, but he was still trying to figure out what she was talking about. But now she's not even a partner. And if I'm going to be getting a girlfriend with him, he'd better not say something like that. She blushed bright red, and suddenly she...
That was wild.
That was fucking good.
Polyamory.
Bop it,
Gender
polyamory.
fluid Polyamory, let's go.
Polyamory.
Bop my pussy clip.
I'd
What?
say operation and sorry.
Oh my god.
My
The embassy.
bussy
Hey, that pussy hits different.
Yeah.
shook harder than My bussy. My bussy.
Your
my,
pussy.
My bussy.
My they, them pussy. Killed so many men in its day.
They, bussy. Took out many men in its day. I had twinks and hunks across the globe. Alright, I'm generating this. Who wants?
I'll read it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like a Densho one.
Oh! What?
What?
I'm like, why did you assume?
I don't know, it just seemed like, you know what?
That is.
You're they, them, pussy, we bust them.
The taker of pussy.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta upload the stream again because, of course I have to. Okay, maybe I can read it. My they them pussy took out. My they them pussy took out many men in this day. I have twinks and hunks across the globe. Twinks, hunks, hunks, and hunks. And I have big boobs of this size. And boobs and tits. As always, if not more, than I have just like the ladies on Reddit. What? How you do it is very simple. Just press the button and you will get a nice looking top from us. So we can take up the slack on the account. And to continue the fun, you can also go to our YouTube. Find the list of all of our amazing shows. Be involved in the discussion. This shit's changed drastically.
I just love and twink hunks, and I have big boobs the size of and boobs and tits.
The ladies on Reddit.
Just like the ladies on Reddit.
The pussy.
Bubba pussy. Bubba pussy.
Baba pussy.
Baba boobies. Boobies.
Baba boobies in my baba mouthy.
Wait, hang on.
Boobies in my mouth or right now.
Baba boobies in my mouth.
Screaming piss down my throat.
The very horny minion.
No! No!
Bob.
Fucking suplex you, Seppi.
No!
Looked down at
We have to have a
him
limit.
eagerly.
You cannot go down this path.
Eagerly.
No,
No.
Looking.
You're gonna summon the Facebook mom.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, JJ. I'm generating this. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
you do it. You take responsibility for your actions.
You made this mess, now lie in it. Like a
Baba
fat
boobies in my mouth, screamed the very horny minion, Bob. Gru looked down at him eagerly, licking his lips on my cheek and then going back up to his chest, and then getting on top of her and sucking on her hard. At this moment, I jumped out of control and made her come all over the place. She was just so full of it, so big and very wet. That time there weren't so many big boys over the moon as there were. For the first time in years, we were getting close to finishing, and Bob looked around. It wasn't any larger for us than this. On his way out, he stopped to make sure that anyone who came into the room where the party was planned was already there. But the people at the other end didn't seem so worried after all. They seemed rather scared. "Hey, Mom, we can get something like that in here for us to eat soon," exclaimed Marge. "Well, no problem, Mom. Good night, and don't waste it there." And I pulled him up to a huge table, and she turned around and laid her hands on his shoulders. She spread herself on the counter and picked up the lid and placed it open. She then held it open until just before I could push off her in the hall, and then she pushed herself against him. I'm so sorry, Dad. That made me feel...
That was the most cursed one yet.
Marge Simpson got fucked by minions live on Twitch.
She was
Make sure
just
you
so
have
full of it, so big and very wet.
We gotta go to the pool party category now before we get banned.
I don't think the category is gonna save us.
God, I can't save us.
If I
point.
get banned
Just
from
chatting.
Twitch for this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Twitch.
Please don't ban me from sports. I didn't want this.
This one, officer.
I love you, Twitch. Dear Daddy Twitch,
Oh no.
I love you so much. Please do not nuke my channel from orbit. Oh, hi, Bear.
Oh, okay.
Alright, who's doing this one?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dear Daddy Twitch, I love you so much. Please do not nuke my channel from orbit. It should have been okay. Well, if I hear anything about it, then I'll do it. Do not shut me down until you've given me the final word. I'll be out of here on my own at least. Don't you want to come back to my house? Yes, Oni-chan. Squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line. But you'll feel better about your parents if you allow them to be here. When I look out to them, it dawns on me they probably don't want to see me here. But they're right below the clouds. They're looking out at people, not their own. Who's in this together? Are you watching from behind the trees? Wait, in this beautiful view? Is that what the stars are doing? Or did we just decide to try and protect the people all together? They're all in there at this moment, all sharing their views. They didn't say they were in it for the thrill of it. They had a good reason. No? Someday they come back with the same ideas as before. What the hell are they thinking? Talking! What the hell are they talking? Let's hope it's all in the one direction somehow. It's not. Didn't you see my father before? He didn't say he couldn't hear you as... I almost had an aneurysm.
Almost. Hi, Bear.
Almost.
We're putting dumb shit into an AI text generator and then watching it go wild. Dog Mermaid kidnaps random VTubers and forces them to listen to insane fanfic live on stream. Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
pretty
look,
much.
put that in the generator. Put it in.
Alright,
Save
this
me.
is what we're doing.
Oh yeah, copy paste that.
Paste.
Dog!
Who's doing this?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Just in, a dog mermaid kidnaps random VTubers and forces them to listen to insane fanfic live on stream, or just listen to the weirdest things you could possibly do on the internet. I am really happy to be part of it, no? I am really happy to be part of it, no? You can get all the content of the fanfic on the Patreon. My Patreon can be found here, Rosemary Darling VTuber /Patreon. This story has been sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends and Manscaped. Spend a day or more with a great writer, novelist, or film critic, and be one of the few who can watch and review it. We promise it isn't all you will find on Tumblr or Google.
I think at this point you need to nuke this bot from...
We've sullied the bot. What did we do? We made this bot into garbage.
Oh,
This bot is now trash. Eat shit. Google. I own Microsoft now.
What?
happening.
I don't know anymore.
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
A little bit. This bot is now trash. Eat shit, Google. I own Microsoft now. Go home all the time. When I did a Google search asking worth it to buy this new Chrome extension, Chrome for Android, some commenters joked that I used to be a big Google fan. This is a win-win for all involved, they wrote. The developer of the Chrome extension is an assistant who, according to his profile, works in the Google Plus group chats with the company's developers about its work and makes calls, and also works for its corporate internal development. That type of interaction is what made him famous, said one commenter, because she shows you her LinkedIn profile and posts a picture of herself on Google Plus, even when you were not on the team. But how did he get on? According to Mr. Tambolo, a software engineer from California who is also co-founder and president of the Tech and Business Research Alliance, where he also leads the internet's most popular advertising network. This is not a Googler kind of person, he said. This is an entrepreneur with multiple skills, and his background is going to need a big jump of his own. Google, on the other hand, has worked in a different way in just the past 30 years, he pointed out. As a matter of fact, the people who are actually... I don't know. It's scary.
Me in the bathroom bending my erect cock in half so I can finally take a piss.
Oh, okay.
As I took a big steamy piss into my $1 million urinal.
Fancy urinal.
Yeah.
That urinal better give me a blowjob at that point.
Alright, who's doing this?
Alright. Jason Voorhees ate my ass as I took a big steamy piss into my $1 million urn with my own fucking hand. On my way back, I noticed a huge hole poking out of my mouth. That's right, my mouth had a huge ass fucking hole. While waiting for the fuck out of the shower, I had no choice but to tell him that I really fuck him, like he fucked me. But after so many months and 2 weeks of fucking, for the third time I quit it, I just had to stop working and take a break from the stress. I had just came out of surgery for a breast surgery because there was literally no blood in my vagina. Doctor didn't want surgery to life. And the rest.
That's the best ending we've had so far.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
They won't teach you that in schools.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse.
We're about to get sued on top of everything.
Disney
Mickey Mouse had constipation so bad his
Mickey
asshole
Mouse
bled for all eternity.
could not get out one little turd. He screamed and screamed when he felt his beehole burning like Satan's basketball ball court. Let's go.
I'm scared of this one most of all, I feel.
Would you like to read it then?
Fuck it, we ball!
We ballin'?
Mickey Mouse could not get out one little turd. He screamed when he felt his beehole burning like Satan's basketball court, then ran up to it and hit it repeatedly on top of him.
Harry got up and ran after him, only to have the same little turd turn blue and spit and vomit on his forehead. Now you can't keep your face covered by that bloody cauldron. Look what you have. That was an attack that even the devil is afraid of. Harry got in touch with my friend, and all of a sudden, we went to the ministry, and Harry was at Hogwarts. J.K. Rowling, get the fuck out of here!
I'm J.K.
Apparently.
Rowling now.
Apparently, you've been expelled because of your actions. You think there's some sort of punishment for that? It may be a way to remind us that you have a right to live, and to some degree that you understand our condition. You would probably end up getting it, but you don't want it. You just wanted to get back to Hogwarts for some reason, so you don't have to fear the punishment. You say you don't need to. Harry, you're a bit cold for being cold, he said. It might just be a bit fun. Harry was right. When Harry found the Death Eaters hiding in the cellar, he ran down to the second floor and called the guard. It's been a week since we broke into Mickey Mouse's secret Death Eater basement.
Why did Mickey Mouse turn into Harry Potter? I don't understand.
What? Mickey Mouse turned into Harry Potter?
The AI was like, no.
Disney won't allow me. Disney said no.
Yeah, you don't fuck with Disney.
But we hate J.K. Rowling, so let's...
What in the actual goddamn hellfire fuck?
How to start VTuber drama.
How to
Chapter
start
1. Put in an AI generator.
drama. Step 1. Put all of Twitter into an AI generator. Generator. And watch
You wanna know how you start beef?
it do itself.
Your mom's dick small.
Your mom's dick small. Who wants this one? I'll do it.
I'll
It's
do it.
fine.
Okay.
But I only did one.
Steppy takes the big steppy.
Alright, how to start VTuber drama. Step 1. Put all of Twitter into an AI generator and watch it do itself. How to get to the heart of the matter. Get it to start. Step 2. Find a tweet that has potential to generate that tweet. That tweet is probably your current trending topic. Step 3. Click the create button that looks like your user interface. Click save button. And you're ready to go with your next step. Your next step. So now you've seen what a VTuber is. Let's go back up and see what a VTuber is like under the hood, and what it's like under the hood in terms of what we're going to be able to do with this new system. If you haven't noticed by now, our application isn't working much on the main front. We're going to have to look into an API to build back our front-end functionality. We're going to use the API to create some API calls that will let us run a query to entity what we want would create it using the same API we got from the API documentation. And the next parts of this article will also go into the documentation to see how the application handles those. So let's get to it. So let's see which APIs we need to build this thing on. API documentation. As you know, each language has its own API that we're going.
Oh my god.
Hi, Reptilian. Hi.
Help me.
We are in hell. Welcome.
Hi.
Just put like one of us in there.
VTuber Chan.
Oh, yeah.
My clitoris is in my
Ziga
pussy. Oh god.
was walking down the street looking for something to eat. Alright, Ziga. You go, buddy.
Let's go. Ziga, me, was walking down the street, looking for some ass to eat, when he suddenly appeared in a big way. He looked at the two of them as they both looked at the same red tree. With no way to read the name of the tree, he turned around, looking to see that the two of them were carrying the same leaf. "What do you want, my dear?" the third asked. "Just look at me, the one who gave the green leaf, my dear." The three of them moved closer together as the tree picked up on the green leaves. The three of them did so, not knowing whether they would be eaten or not. Soon after they were gone, the three of them took the time to sit in a small gathering with their own people, VTubers. At the same time as they were eating, it had become clear that the four of them, I thought there were three, so the four of them had never really been in the presence of other humans. That's true. And this was because they had only ever witnessed the sight a great number of times throughout their high school years. In their minds, this felt like something was wrong with them. And, the third asked as he glanced at the three of them, their eyes only remained in the group, as if they saw the three of them in some dark place at no other places on Earth. Well, that doesn't really matter. We just have to get to know it well. After we get to know that, I had an aneurysm.
Yeah.
I
Rosemary was sitting on the couch playing a cool video game when... Alright, Rose. Here you go.
Alright, I'm ready.
Rosemary was sitting on the couch playing a cool video game when something went haywire. In the meantime, everyone moved. Then something unusual happened. They began hearing noises. Oh god, my house is haunted. A guide from the nearby town of Piedmont called the cops, and the next day they said they weren't at sea. But he had found something. They contacted the Piedmont sheriff once and asked him if they could help. A day after, he heard something on the radio. Bobby told us that a girl came into the house with her parents and said someone had taken her to the airport. We then discovered that he was wearing glasses that were tinted blue when he was shot to death. He also wore gloves if he was carrying his wife or daughter. It didn't take too long for an even stranger to come along. Piedmont Police Chief Paul Johnson, who lives along the way, told us 2 days later that he felt strange, but still terrifying. This is the guy to me. When the guy does something like this, it's just more difficult for us to come to somebody's rescue, he said. The video in question includes one shot taken by the shooter of a group of Piedmont beachgoers who police say had a prey on a pregnant woman, and another shot of another woman just a short distance away from the beach. Why did this become a true crime episode?
It did.
Because you love to do crime. True story.
Dencho was
Uh-oh.
They're on to you, Rose.
sleeping soundly in his bed.
Oh no, not my bad.
He
Until
heard a knock on his window. There you go.
That's frightening.
Serving it
That's
up.
very frightening.
Out of flesh.
Densha was sleeping soundly in his bed. He heard a knock on his window. The room in which he was sleeping was dark. Oh, my favorite. As he opened the door to the room, he saw that the curtains were closing. He looked up. He heard two men staring at him. I heard two men staring at me.
Yeah, you got videos.
Oh, jeez. They all came to the door. They were looking inside the bedroom, which he and his mommy had just come. Their eyes met. His mom ran over scared. He took a good seat facing them, his fingers, arm wrapped around his waist. So that's why he heard what she said. He stared straight back. Then he started telling them a story the man told him. He said he'd been attacked by two guys that he never met. Asked a friend if we could go out again for a drink. The last time he came to Japan, why am I in Japan all the time? Was before the tsunami hit. He hadn't been to Japan.
He'd never been to Japan.
It would have been impossible for him to find a place to stay. He hadn't loved anyone, he said, but he was scared when he began to experience a panic attack and spent the 4 months he spent there fearing that it would end. The world had stopped caring. Well, that's why you did it, Mom said. I moved as if to stare back. What? Why you're my son? You're gay.
Oh no. Seppi
Seppi was on the toilet taking the biggest of shits.
On the toilet. Fuck. Hello?
Toilet.
Toilet? What? How do you spell toilet?
What the?
T-O-I-L.
Toilet? There we go.
There we go.
Seppi was on the toilet and... Seppi was on the toilet taking a huge shit when Kin knocked down the door and started to suck her toes. Let's go.
I feel like this is actually happened.
Seppi was on the toilet taking a huge shit when Kin knocked down the door and started to suck her toes with that fucking dick, and the guy in his t-shirt stood up and began fucking her with the big hard dick that Kin pulled out in front of her.
God.
What did I see when I looked over to her then? It was a very pretty looking dude. He had in beautiful white lingerie and white blouse, holding a large penis straight out. He then began fucking her on her legs as she tried to get him out. If you didn't know how to fucking use a huge dick, you may not remember any of how fucking powerful and very fun that dude really is with that very large penis. It's quite like any giant dick. You can get his hard dick inside. He was top of her, and he sucked and fucked her breasts, dick and ass with a huge load. Wait, he was fucking her dick?
Yeah.
We're talking loads
That's
of
called frauding.
fucking for a long time. It's amazing how hard dick can get you to put your cock inside that tight little ass. And you can do so many things to get your ass close to being ready to fuck. Like his giant cock fucking her like that. He continued fucking her while her tits continued to suck him off. Trying to get all that hard cock inside her. I thought about her doing that to my boyfriend just because she looked like she was going to be begging.
That one got really fucking wild.
Make it split longer.
I'm copying and pasting this into my personal documents to make later.
Personal documents.
God.
Personal.
Oh,
Oh no. Let's
who's next?
What
Back to
VTuber
Zigga.
drama do we make? Zigga
Let's see.
started.
I fucked so many assholes on Twitter that
Zigga fucked
everyone
so
was starting to get jealous
many
of each other.
people on Twitter.
I talked about that Twitter thread.
He had
Yeah, that happened.
so many hoes in different streams who would become jealous of each other. That's when the thread started. I misspelled jealous. Oops. Alright, Zigga.
Alright, let's do this. Zigga fucked so many people on Twitter. He had so many hoes in different streams who would become jealous of each other. That's when the thread started to grow, and he was like, "Fuck that thread!" And he is always looking for his girlfriend, and he was doing a good job. And I was like, "Yeah, he definitely did well with Julius." And this was something he knew about before. He was so comfortable with it, and we had a great time at this place. One time he called me over and said, "You guys are having this weekend." I said, "I'm sorry," and he said, "Yeah, well, if you see me like that, it was fun." I went through this process of really working with him. I had a really good time here and there. Like I said,
He is a huge hunk, and I just want to have more fun with him, and that was just part of it. Will
Really?
being in Strawberg, it makes two things clear. One is that there is an ongoing struggle among social media, and it may be for a while. And secondly, that there is nothing wrong with being a hucking guy. I think it's true that the whole idea of being a hucking guy is to see you as a dude in love. I think it is a natural part of society to be as sexy as you can be in an effort to satisfy a pussy.
Her
That that went some
new
that went a
Twitter
very different
title,
direction.
a
Yeah.
hucking guy,
A hug. Wait, what was that? How do you spell that?
Hukkki.
Hukkk.
Hukkk.
I'm saying
Wait.
from my spirit right now,
Rosemary
hucking guy.
was
A hucking guy.
into the twinks
Oh yeah, there's only one R.
her whole life. Not just any twink would do. Only the most caffeinated twink
Oh, you know what?
could
Coffee.
really make her heart flutter. Alright,
Also, there's
generate.
only one R in Rosemary.
Oh, whoop. Wait, what?
So
Oh,
I probably
shit. You
shouldn't
put-
have a hucking guy up here.
Rosemary was into the twinks her whole life. Not just any twink would do. Only the most caffeinated twink could really make her heart flower. And her blood flow with a spark as the water burst through her body and flooded her like her own. I don't know what led her to be here. This happened in my life as well. A few minutes ago, I tried to tell her that I had never had any problems. For a long time, I wasn't even aware of myself or her problems, but now she was just too quiet. Bitch, when am I quiet? No matter how much she talked to me and how her friends tried to convince me to let them see her how she was feeling, and now we can't even hear her very faint voice. She doesn't even tell me. She's very quiet too. And yet there I was, as she finally said, "Please don't worry, that's all this is." But this time it was almost too short. One of my friends had told me before that I'm a great guy. Oh god, there were lots of happy people all around. They all had the right intentions, but none of the right intention. I had never felt any emotions or thought it came out right. I really did for my friend who had no emotion. I had no concept that there was anything more to know about her than how she was feeling right now. It was on the back of her mind only after she had. What the fuck?
Then Densho was a hucking guy. Oh wait, hucking guy. Just the
The huckiest
huckiest
of guys.
of men. The most huckable
Huckasculous.
of them all. Oh, and thank you for the stretch, JJ. Whoa.
Okay. Sorry about that. Want to go? Oh, what is this? Densho was a hucking guy, just the huckiest of men, the most huckable of them all. There's a large difference between the first, a Kaguri, and the second. The first Kaguri was named for a large black cat in Japanese folklore. It's still the name of the large-eyed dog in Koyo's anime. Huh? The main role during his final season is his being the primary antagonist of the series. Because of this relationship with the Red Fox, the character is considered to be more than just a regular boss. Even in the second half of the movie's second half, there is a scene where the Red Fox is attacked by the giant Kaguri, which is named after him by Koyo. Koyo is said to have the strength of a very powerful cat. The movie also states that Kaguri is the strongest cat he has, but has no magic energy. Now, what does that all mean? Well, there are certain things like this if you watch the movie, there's no magic energy, and the Kaguri is a different type of cat that it used to be. Also, there are those who believe that it doesn't matter if you're super powerful or don't. Black Cat actually has super ability. True dark side of the Dark Knight. What?
I never saw
whatever,
this
I thought it was
version of the Dark Knight.
The true dark side of the Dark Knight movie is the one.
Seppu was watching the Dark Knight and was like, I don't remember this part. When does the Joker get a stiffy? Generate. Where is my Joker penis in all of this? I don't remember. Sebby was.
I said no.
Sebby was watching The Dark Knight and was like, I don't remember this part. When does the Joker get a stiffy? And he says, I don't remember that. So I remember him doing like all those things. Bruce Furton and Mike D. And just because the Joker's not the Joker, you didn't know. Bruce Furton, that's right. I had an episode where I had a scene with the Joker who's looking for some Joker material, and I told the character, I don't know how that works. He's not the Joker. And he basically said, well, I know how much it works. I don't have no idea how that works. Because as much as I love the Joker, what's the fun in that scene? And I just figured if I had more time, I'd use, because I was in the script for the whole show. And I was kind of living under that notion, man. Then this one scene where I said, how much fun do you have? What a wonderful, ridiculous person do you have? What does he have to do with this? I didn't know that works. It almost works. I just figured it'd give me a chance to be able to figure this out. Bruce Furton and Mike D. And it seems like that might work, like, when you go to his...
I need to get suited too for this shit.
I can't get zooted. I have work.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh man. Oh, cheers.
This makes my brain hurt.
Pikachu. Ah!
Oh no.
No, leave Pikachu out of this.
Was
You fuck.
Gobbling down on Ash.
Look, if we got minions into this, he's gonna bring Pikachu. And he's gonna Pikachu in the shower.
Eating Ash's fruit gummies when fine leftovers in the fridge. Suddenly the fridge closed and locked on him. He was stuck.
He was stuck, step bro.
He might not. Who wants?
Okay. No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Wait, who's doing it? I forget.
You?
You're gonna do it.
You?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, we all said it, and then we all went quiet. So I was... Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Alright, here we go. Pikachu was eating Ash's leftovers in the fridge. Suddenly, the fridge closed and locked on him. He was stuck, stepbro. Pikachu woke up and tried to grab his arm. Ash and his friends got out of the fridge to find the bowl he had made. He gave it to Pikachu. Pikachu grabbed Pikachu's arm and tried to grab Pikachu's right shoulder.
Pikachu grabbed Ash by the arm and tried to grab Ash's. Oh, what? Pikachu, wait. Oh, wait. There's so many grabs. I'm lost. Pikachu grabbed Ash with Ash's right arm. Ash and his friends left the house and took the bowl from his arm. When they saw the bowl, they grabbed it. Their eyes went out as they realized Ash was lying on the floor. Pikachu and his friends got up and went to the front door. Just then, a large boulder came over to their left, hitting Pikachu. They threw Pikachu down and tried to run over to it. Pikachu got up and looked over to see that something was wrong. After a moment, they ran up from the boulder and the group ran out of the area. Ash and his friends ran from the balls to the middle of the ground, where Ash found the ball. He got out of the ball and put in the pot and went to the back seat of his car to get it. Ash came out to look at the bowl, looking at its contents in horror at how he felt they picked up the bowl. He then ran up to it and put it in the pot. Ash had thought the bowl was the... Ah! That one hurt my brain.
Coffee Bane! Help!
I was so lost. Pikachu grabbed Pikachu's arm and tried to grab Pikachu's right shoulder. Grab Ash by the arm and Ash's shoulder. Grab Ash with Ash's arm. That gave me an energy.
I don't understand!
I get the fucking ones.
SpongeBob
Oh
Yes.
my god.
had
My
just
head hurts.
packed a tight bowl and was about to light up when he heard a knock on the door. It was that grubby fucking joint eater Patrick.
Oh lord.
Alright.
Alright.
I got it.
Alright.
Let's do this. SpongeBob had just packed a tight bowl to light up when he heard a knock on the door. It was a grubby joint eater, Patrick Smith Dark, who was sitting nearby. He said things like, "No way, it's McDonald's. Let's." Okay, I'm sorry, I sneezed. Okay.
Bless you.
Let's go to the other side of the store. I stood in line. I heard the man saying something like, "We're out of this store." "Why should I want to be here?" my sister asked. "Just because McDonald's is on the West Street has nothing to do with your faith or your religion, because there's no God in this." The stranger chimed in. "I know God, so do I belong to another group than your religion?" All the while, the man walked away, was just like, "I have a problem with McDonald's." The story originally appeared on this blog, Mine Brown, for a variety of reasons. I read through the other posts as well as read several of the comments, so hopefully I can better share the story and explain why in real time. I really did think this was short. I'm glad that was short.
Yeah.
So they had a theological debate at McDonald's?
I guess so.
Oh, faith and religion.
I'm sure that happens at McDonald's every day. I would hate to work at a McDonald's.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Same.
fun
So
to
much.
people watch.
I would rather be homeless, honestly.
Nah, but just let me be the manager. I'm just gonna people watch every day. Look at this guy.
I'm gonna fucking
More grabs says thank you, made. Ah!
Pikachu grabbed Pikachu's
Ryu.
arm. Then
Pikachu grabbed
Right.
arm,
Was
shoulder, Ash's arm, shoulder, asshole,
jacking
balls.
Ash.
off.
Oh,
I thought I was reading the same line over and over again for a second there. That really
Right.
hurt my brain reading that.
Vego.
No!
Yes!
No!
I feel like you've read.
I hate it.
Vega
I feel like that's what you looked up
tried
today.
to jack off, but his claws sliced his penis ribbons. Generate. I'll take this one. It's fine.
Yeah, deal with
Should
consequences
become a
of your
tender-
actions.
Watch it become a tender love story.
Ryu was jacking off, but Vega wasn't impressed. Vega tried to jack off, but his claws sliced his penis to ribbons. Ryu pushed forward, but he was too heavy. After he was done, Ryu grabbed off Vega. Ryu slammed back into Vega with a kick that sent him sprawling forwards towards the ground. Vega's left hook came, landing in the middle of Ryu. Before Ryu could do anything, he cut off the leg with his head through Vega's ribs. Vega tried it again, but Vega didn't want to land in the middle of it. He had no chance with the same head on Vega's head, so it was simply not worth for him to use Vega's head on his own. As he pulled back, Vega was too quick. Vega ran to the ring, but the referee took over and ruled that the submission on his head was diffused. Vega, still on the verge of being killed, got up to take a standing position on the ground, but the referee called that the main loser didn't take on the form of a real champion anymore. It appeared that Ryu was the winner, but the referee, to his credit, felt it better to say that Ryu would be gone, but he didn't. "I'll fight you for this," said the referee. At this point, many players were already waiting outside. They weren't ready for the final, so he said he wouldn't be.
So clearly the referee had a favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How strong you are. I'll fight you for this Vega-chan.
Garfield.
Oh no.
Garfield
Yeah.
was
Garfield eat!
a fucking fat, gross,
Lasagna.
dinky pussy boy.
Yes!
Smell
No.
like lasagna. Smell like
God. I wonder what my
Tank.
neighbors would think of the shit I'm saying. If they were just here over here.
Probably wouldn't think you're on drugs.
Alright.
But you are, so-
Who's,
They wouldn't be wrong.
who's
I mean, it's
taking
not
this?
drugs, but that's.
Please, please.
Yeah.
Garfield was a fucking fat, red, stink pussy boy. Smell like lasagna. Smell like taint. Smell like milk and shit. We all watched as he fucking and fucking fucked it again. That fucking cunt was a
Damn.
shit. I remember when the video was about what an actual fucking ass it was. So we sat there and watched the video again. We thought it wasn't something people would watch, and then we watched it and we
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so good. It's gotta be the best part.
That's the best one. And that's it. We beat.
I'm taking this for later.
Oh my god, somebody clip that,
That one got
please.
so
I want that to be
aggressive.
immortalized.
Free. Clip it. I'm too high. Clip. That's brain broken. Brain broken. You stinky.
Zigga and
Like milk and shit.
and Rose.
Oh, now we're going
were
together.
Oh no.
hanging out at.
Hilarious how you
the-
always spell Rosemary's name wrong every time.
Shut up! Shut
And it's
up!
wrong differently
Shut up!
every time.
Shut up! Shut up!
You're a treasure, Sammy.
Out at Olive Garden. Olive Garden. They were eating their super salads and endless breadsticks when.
I love breadsticks.
Alright.
Alright.
Zigga, you
Is this one?
Yeah, you.
Oh, wait, okay. Zigga and Rosemary. Oh no, it's
Shut
not
up.
the same, but you still spell it wrong. Zigga and Rosemary were hanging out at Olive Garden. They were eating their super salads and endless breadsticks when a knock came over. The police stopped them and demanded they leave, but the woman insisted her baby didn't mean anything to them. She said, I'm going to see you when the cops arrive and they'll know what's going on. I love you too. I love you like everyone else you know. She said she wanted to scream, but could barely move while police were called back in minutes later. The police then beat her, stomped across her body, and forced her to run for her life.
Jesus! Sounds like the
She
cops.
said she was so embarrassed that she felt humiliated. She said, I had a kid on this train. We're on a train now. She said, she said that when people came around, they would all jump on the girl and yell at her. One young woman later said, she's such a great character. She's so charming. I would walk around her and she'd say, oh, hello. It was a real sad moment on the train. It got into my head that they were looking at me like they were scared, and it made me so lonely. Her story started to spread. On her website, she has been taken down, and a statement is still being posted in the wake of violence at the scene. There are many more stories written about the incident. However, many people are still going through these horrific...
Jesus, there was a fucking all-out brawl with a baby at an Olive Garden on a train.
Just a baby popped out.
And they beat her to death.
And they beat the baby too.
All right.
God, like that got kind of dark, but like also hilarious.
This is America.
We're
That's America.
drinking milkshake with 2 straws,
I knew it was going here.
and they were having a wonderful picnic. Alright, one of you fuckers.
Alright. I got it this time. Densho and Ziga were drinking a milkshake, 2 straws, and they were having a wonderful picnic with warm seas, and I took a selfie with them. Our photographer took some photos of how they held back against the hot sun and showed the perfect composition. For me, the last part of the my trip to Africa was actually a little different. It was my first one in the middle of summer, but my wife was taking photos because she just really wanted to get out of the car to go to Indian restaurant. There's an Indian restaurant after. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, maybe in South Africa.
Maybe. I had to tell my friend that it was so hot outside because of my trip, and she wanted to get out. I really enjoyed seeing all the animals and parks all over the country. There were many people that were eating, sitting around, doing their yoga. I love taking pictures with all those animals. My wife kept one month. I traveled to the Far East, so one Saturday, along with her friends, I spent a short weekend in Kenya. With the time in Kenya, we really took things that happened in the Far East. It was nice break, so we would stay in their homes and get our meals. We enjoyed seeing animals and going out with our friends. I can finally say that Kenya was one of the best places to go from any of the different countries I visited, and all of them were beautiful. I got to visit a lot of beautiful places, and we just stared at Ziga and Densho.
I'm really glad that they could observe your date as one of the best parts of seeing the world.
What are we doing in Kenya, Oni-chan?
Looking for more bros to fuck.
Sippy and Densho were
the dentist.
watching diners, drive-ins, and dives, and smitten with the big man on screen.
That's gangsta.
Guy Fieri. His round, chubby body was making them so
Oh, jeez. This is about to be cursed to shit.
Alright, I'm gonna read it. Seppi and Densho were watching diners, drive-ins, and dives, and smitten with the big man on screen, Guy Fieri. His round, chubby body was making them so happy. "I'm in love right now," he just said after a quick kiss as the two walked up to him. They were, of course, alone. For a while, they were doing everything right, every move, but Guy Fieri was a much different dude. His hands were big and clumpy, slouched over and cupped around his body, and his face was, it was all black and white. Guy Fieri, I'm in love. Pamela and Guy Fieri, but the good news was, this was just what people were into. The good news was that you had no desire to break up a romance, so you could still hook up with women at any moment. That didn't mean the more you broke up with men, the harder it was for you to break up with one. Guy Fieri, he did an enormous amount of stuff right across television. Pamela and Guy Fieri, yeah, he did, because we're such good buddies. Guy Fieri, there were two of us during sex, but Guy always made us watch him off screen. So they were, I think, a little different, but not a lot more, really. You have to. Were we watching?
Why are we watching off screen?
We're watching him have sex with Pamela off screen.
But on the
Is
screen.
there at least gravy getting spilled over them?
His hands were big and clumpy.
Cupped around his body. This shit is so fucking cursed.
Oh no.
I love it.
How to make this so cursed. Oh.
Alright, let's
Alright,
do
what's in your deranged mind next? I
Alright.
can't wait to see.
Rose, Mary, and Seppi.
You did it!
Huh?
You spelled it right.
Ooh.
I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you.
Rosemary and Seppi were at the mall, and they were robbing the
Hot topic.
Godiva kiosk for
That is
all
also canon.
its caramel.
Goodness.
Kiosk. How do you say kiosk? Caramel.
Caramel.
Rose, do you want to do this one?
I think she's on the phone.
Oh, right. Who wants to read this one?
Yeah.
I will do it.
Okay.
Unmute myself! Yes,
Oh.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
You'll do it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I was like, why aren't they responding to me? I was still muted.
Oh no.
I'm not even the
Pepperoni.
high one. Rosemary and Seppi were at the mall, and they were robbing the Godiva kiosk for all of its caramelized tomatoes and black beans. And she had the last word when she was arrested by police after the attack, while the bathroom of a local convenience store. She was in jail for 12 days after that. Now, in a new federal court case about the police department's refusal to release more details about how it received and processed evidence that led to her being charged with a crime, there's a very good chance that she will get more than one life.
Fuck it, let's go.
Sorry, we achieved immortality.
I did it. I just had to fuck with the police.
Fuck the police! There are 5 criminal cases, at least in the US, that have been moved on to dismiss the charges over the years. But that only holds if the charges get resolved, which would make them much less common and it would not even force them to face trial. We didn't even go to the judge!
Hell yeah, let's go.
This case is the latest example of the justice system's failures. There could be no doubt this special agent involved in the grand jury's handling of the case has failed to bring her to trial. That's an injustice, and the system has always taken things in stride. But in this case, 2 very important things happen at once, and they're very different. We know very little about what she was doing in her last several days in jail from what she had to say to the court when she was questioned. We can learn nothing about her last 2 days or last 3 days since the attack on her.
Ah, fuck.
We got jumped in jail, but we're immortal, baby, so who cares?
It's fine, we have another life.
We're immortal, baby!
Yeah. Alright, how about Densho and Rose?
Densho and Rose
Mary.
encounter Hildebrand.
We're playing an MMORPG when the mayor of Final Fantasy.
Wait, there's a mayor?
I don't know. The when playing, we're playing an MMORPG when the mayor of hang on. They were eating big communal salad. Grazing like wild horses on Ambrosia.
I misheard horses as corpses.
Was it a feast of dead bodies? Or yummy greens? Generate. Alright, which one of you fuckers is reading this?
Okay. Yeah, I do. I go.
Okay.
Densho and Rosemary were eating a big communal salad. I see a pattern here. Grazing like wild horses on Ambrosia. Was it a feast of dead bodies or yummy greens? The first thing our crew heard was, he went to sleep on the roof, Rosen said. We saw something really odd, and we made a pretty good movie to watch. As the stars watched, an actor in a blizzard and storm watched the first rays of daylight. I saw a lot of fire, Rosen said. So we went to the cabin and put our lanterns on the roof. Because it looked like it could still be on, and it's bright, and we went in the fire pit and put the lanterns on fire, it's not like we had a blanket on us this morning. It has been there. But, says Mike Rowe, one of Rosemary's many collaborators, it's an amazing thing.
Mike?
This house is called, Mike Rowe. This house is called the RTR, Poe said. My I hope I pronounced that right, but he's ho now. He's a ho! My granddad built the house in 1939 on the site of the Rosemary Mansion. He has this magnificent family house, and it was the property of Tom Selleck.
Fuck yeah.
One of his relatives lived in Rosemary, inside of Rosemary, and he built it out of plywood and painted it green. It makes him 6 days, and he never takes it to a doctor until he leaves. It's so cool. When I come.
It's so cool when I come. Wait, inside of me? Wait,
no.
Siga and Seppi got real fucking zooted one night and decided to eat the
Rich.
Eat the toes off Kinsereth.
Eat Kin's toes.
Kin's toes. Yummy.
Alright. I'll read this one. Oh no. So again, Sippy got real fucking zooted one night and decided to eat Kin's toes. Kin's toes. They're totally perfect. I've seen them before. Kin's toes. They taste totally shit. I want to take a picture of them and post it so I can prove it. Kin's toes. That's all that's left. Kin's toes. They look amazing. Kin's toes. Kin's on it. They make me feel just perfect. Kin's toes. Perfect. Kin's on it like a champ, and they're literally in me as well. Kin's toes. A little of everything. They're like kidding and the shit. So you know my dick was born with you, and how I felt before we actually started. Kin's toes. And then I thought they were a joke because that's what I told them. Kin's toes. They were like my real dick, you know, just perfect. Like it was a dream. Kin's toes. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said it, Kin's toes. And the only thing I'm talking about is my dick. Like I don't want to lie about it. I think my little face is just a little fake. I really don't. Hi, Mup. Hi, Raiders. Hi.
Kin's toes.
I want to say it was like 12 or 13 times I mentioned King's toes.
I'm saving
said
this one.
multiple
Quick,
times.
everyone DM Kin's toes. Please.
Yes.
Can't say that.
In
I'm doing
parentheses.
Do it all at
I'll
once.
make the whole
Alright, hang on. I'm just
Wait,
gonna
how are they
take some.
spelled?
I have already
Okay.
sent it.
Oh, time to fucking send it to Kin. Alright,
Okay,
hi
and now
Raiders.
everyone
up.
tweet about it.
Alright, copy. Hi,
Everyone
I'm giving
tweet
you a
about
shout
it.
out, Mup. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm bad night.
Wait, no, let me do it. I'm your fucking.
I did it.
No, I'm gonna do
Too
it
slow,
anyways.
idiot.
No,
Too
yours
slow.
doesn't count. There you go, Muppet. You got double the
You
love.
got two.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We were sucking on one finger each. You're welcome.
Kin is very confused. Oh god, okay. Oh god.
I'm dying. Oh god.
Squirtle.
Wait, what happened in the first
Squirtle.
question of Quiplash?
What?
Oh, what happened, Muppet?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, somebody drop a slur.
Wait, what?
I'm just guessing.
No slurs allowed. Only love.
My
They're playing
friend.
Quiplash with my pussy.
gamer word.
With my
Oh.
Did you
Not
have?
the gamer word.
Oh no. Oh,
I'm so sorry. Were you playing with an open lobby? How did that happen?
Kin's toes.
Hi, Kin. Hi, babe.
Hi, Kin. How are your toes?
Kids.
We're doing
I
great.
didn't feel
we're
weird.
doing good. We're having fun.
Please read what's on the screen, Kin.
We don't. We only put in this. This was the rest that it was generated. That I had a viewer base that wouldn't pull that kind of shit. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. That's why I generally try and have a dedicated, personal friend group who play it. 'Cause chat, no matter how well you think you cultivate chat, there's always gonna be some shitter who's lurking.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it happens. 'Cause I remember fucking just doing like a stream with a face cam and just idiots out of nowhere just coming and saying dumb shit. Hey, Backlog. I'm sorry for what you're seeing, what is happening here.
I'm not.
Alright. We were all playing Quiplash and my friend said the gamer word. Let's generate it, baby. Let's go. Who wants to do this
I'll
one?
read
The
this one.
backlog.
Okay.
Babes, welcome to hell.
We were all playing Quiplash. My friend said a game in regards to who we are and how our team should be. He wanted us to call us and ask it how we could get in for the fight. But our team wasn't in. I think it was a lot of people with a lot of issues. They weren't giving a shit about us. It was also unclear if the only reason Quiplash were so upset was because of the lack of practice or because they were working on the game. I'm not going to say I know why or how we went about playing or why it's everyone doesn't take us seriously, except Quiplash. But because because it's a video game that isn't like when you're playing League of Legends or StarCraft or something, all of a sudden you have to make a decision, and I guess that's what really happened. As time went on, Quiplash said that he became worried about Quiplash's mental health when he played with the team and saw him on the video chat. Everyone was crying on my Twitch when I said it to them, and it's still so upsetting to hear something like that say Q. They're like, hey, what kind of team is this? So it's got to be some sort of thing they're using, and it's not the best thing. Team was still going through their preparation for Quiplash. Only reason I wanted to read that was just in case there was a gamer word
That's
there.
fair. You're the only one who can say the gamer
was-
word.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Type in, we apologize, Twitch, for the stream.
Apologize for this stream, which it wasn't all my fault. The Backlog Babes, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the ISOL, motherfucker. It wasn't all my fault. I was gaslit
Mother Icer.
by chat to be a dongus.
Yes. Blame chat.
Alright, who when?
Oh, what?
Who wants reading?
Who just read?
Densha
I
just
did.
read.
Okay, I think it's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. We apologize for the stream, Twitch. It wasn't all my fault. I was gaslit by chance to be a dongle wingle. DK, what did you play? SN, I should be playing. I could have taken the chance of some serious damage. Donkey Kong, is this what was planned? The reason I'm here is because you saw me. You made me your second member because of the feedback I got. What I didn't get was that even with everything, your attitude was much more positive. I am thankful I chose to be this player because a lot of times when you are just first member in a group, you can feel proud for doing so and say you are better than some of the other players. It was very rewarding to hear some of your comments, like I was not that strong, and I could have done better, but you gave that as a member. The first time I heard that kind of, I can win if I play well, was to be honest, and I definitely was. But I didn't expect that the way your character was going to go, but you guys showed that confidence in my game is what made it so great on my first game. Well, the rest we'll talk more about shortly though, so let's stay tuned. Thanks for listening. Advertisements.
Hello, Mega Man Chronicles. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome. Hi. I am so sorry.
This has been a wild ride. Wild ride.
We've had a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and a lot of...
Coming around.
Yeah, no, the AI generator tried to say the app slur earlier, but I caught it and I said no.
And big fart. And huge shit.
We have lost the Seppi, the sauce.
I'm lost in the...
I'm pre-claiming this one, though.
Okay, go ahead. Here you go.
Big cum and big fart and huge shittings. You know them well enough to know they're there. This is my third time my brother had this. Sucking her first hard. Sucking her first hard. She moaned so hard she nearly died. She moaned so hard she almost died. Sucking her last ass right to her throat. Sucking herself again. Shit, she's fucking that sweet and deep too. She moaned so hard she nearly died. She moaned so deep she nearly died. Sucking herself back up and through her pussy like a river. Her breasts are so flowing out there. Your cock is looking so deep. And she already feels her ass leaking with the hot liquid on the glass. She's so close to orgasm now. So thick, so wet and delicious. The tightness of her throat is so tight I can feel her fingers digging her tight wet pussy. They have such power. Their hand is rubbing and they make me feel so good. I love that tight little asshole. I love what the hard cock gets me. That last big shit I planned. That last shit. I can't fucking stop. The last big ass I can feel. The last deep west pussy I'll ever see.
I'm dying.
This is just the weirdest Shakespearean, like, this is what fucking Edgar Allan Poe wrote when he just had the biggest boner and did not know what to do. So bad. This is poetry.
Two different reactions.
Oh. What's his name? What's his name? What's the idiot?
Whose name?
Twitter man. Fucking idiot.
Mark Zuckerberg?
No, Twitter
No,
man.
that's Facebook.
Elon Musk.
Muskie.
Yeah, he...
Elon Musk.
Elon Muskie Wesky Ooh Woo in
Looks
ear hole.
like you held our tortilla. Oh fuck. Tortilla up to a mirror on full moon and a man appeared. Generate.
Oh, I'm scared of this one.
I'll do it. Elon Musk looks like you held a flour tortilla up to a mirror on the full moon and a man appeared and told you it's okay, you can be fat. Suggest, do you like to eat those in the freezer or the fridge? You didn't know anything about the refrigerator and that made you feel so very stupid. You did not know where to draw a blank when it came to it. You didn't know how to use it, but you were in love. I don't mean the best in the world. You'd been telling yourself, oh, I want to feel like I've done something with it. What were we talking about? So how come you made these fat ice cream in the freezer like the ice cream we're about to bake or the tortilla that we're going to bake in our minds? I just figured these foods were going to taste good together. But you know, the reality of it is you like food like this and that you take out of a box and bake with it. I don't know if that made sense to you, but it does make sense to me. And I mean, it's not that the filler kind, it's just that it's an object that doesn't make sense and as it's supposed to. In this case, though, we'll keep the shape as...
I have tortillas and I have ice cream and I have a mind.
Make a tortilla And make an ice cream tortilla in your mind.
I can make an ice cream quesadilla.
Do
in
it!
my mind hole.
Do
Seppi.
it. Thank you for the hydrate,
Seppi,
Jimmy.
I got an idea.
You got an idea?
We put your tweets as the prompt.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, let me
How
pull
about
up
we
my...
How about we take one of each of our tweets?
Oh god.
Yeah, we can do that.
No.
And you know what? We don't get to choose. Seppi, you get to choose
Alright,
the
we'll
tweets
do...
from our page that you copy here.
Alright, let me do one of mine first. And then we'll go to each of y'all's. Alright.
Oh god, what are my latest tweets?
Shut up and let me drink your spit, idiot. Alright, let's go. Alright, since this is mine, I'll do it. Shut up and let me drink your spit, idiot. No need to cry anymore. Advertisement. It's been my pleasure since taking on the role of the show's producers. I've now taken to working on the show, writing, producing, and editing for the company. It's always a joy to be a part of something new and unique, to work as a producer in the company where you'll be working for as long as anything from small-scale projects like the first season to bigger and better big-budget comedy shows like the next. And most importantly, getting to work for as long on things that they're all worthwhile. It has been fun working for so long, and for many of you. I also learned a thing or two about writing for comedy, and the difference is it takes a little while to come up with the right words and the right script. Advertisement. So thank you, Amy, for your time and understanding. Let's begin by talking about the first time I wrote for the show at home. I was invited to the show a few years ago. I sat down to write a short piece that became one of the first things that I wrote for me on stage. So I thought about where I would turn after a little while and what I would say next. After watching the short video, I realized that no matter what we do or write, it can never be.
We're in a very different direction.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to one of Zigga's tweets.
Oh boy. Yeah, my turn.
Your turn. Yes. Yes. Let's do your mom's dick small. Oh, maybe more music. Oops.
Your mom's dick small? My daddy's big? My dad's big too? Do you think the guys just keep on making out like this guy is doing next to my little face when he says, "You don't get me, girl," from your ass while he is talking to you that you know better? If you can say, yes, that's a good guy, do you even give it a second thought? Or do you let the guy do it to you? Do you let him do it for you? Do you let him that kind of shit at all? Do you feel like he's got nothing to lose? I don't know, I said. This ain't me, the way everyone is talking about this. Do you like watching a boyfriend get fucked by a girlfriend for being the biggest friend and not her? I like watching the women on the big screen being like, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, I would like to see you be in this little house, and we are just about to come out of it, but I like that, don't you? You know, my dad's doing that. There he is, giving me his dick small. He's taking off his pants and putting his dick in my ass. That is just fucking good to be doing. You're not like other guys? I'm not. This is just a disaster.
Oh my god. Alright.
Oh my god, what an amazing idea.
Rose, I'm coming for you next.
I feel like the bot just looked at my Twitter. I was like, yes, this.
The bot's like you, my kindred soul.
Let's see.
Oh my god. Got a fucking shit everywhere.
Hang on.
Might take you a second to find a shitposty one.
Yeah. Let's see.
I haven't been shit posting as much.
There's one there. I believe there is one there.
Yes, here we go. Copy. Paste. Some days you're the tasteful keyhole sweater on a MILF supple body. Some days you're the mayo.
Oh boy, here we go. Some days you're the tasteful keyhole sweater on a milk's supple body. Some days you're the mayo on a mule's snout. Sometimes your lips are covered in jasmine. Sometimes your tongue is the perfect place to have a big smile when you know you've got the best girl around. You can have your friends tell you how nice they are. You can kiss someone, ask for things. No, never actually touch someone. But the world of your day goes not where you are now. If you wanted to meet all the people you meet on Tinder, chances are you would live in a world of the few where only you know who you are. I live in a world. My life is filled with people, you say. I have so much going for me. But when I go to strangers, they are like, that's the guy in the car. Do you believe he's crazy and will never get out? Says Denny O'Neill, who has been with Belly since 1993. I feel like I've been an ambassador of Belly. The man who is calling you a day after his birthday isn't talking to you anymore. He's talking to me. Belly has never met you. He told me that he's not a huge fan of being on Tinder anymore. I asked him how he did it. He really is too fat.
Alright, Tensho, let's
Oh, jeez.
look.
Let's look through your sins and post them. See what the bot thinks. Let the bot judge.
Time to expose.
Let's see. Let's go with a real good one. Real good one.
Oh no.
Horny. This is you. Here you go.
Horny L, Campelli C, Larvier, Kaufman J, Neeson L, Tramel A. I feel like I'm sitting here doing a graduation ceremony. Jacobson R, Lee F YF, Ling P, Guang W,
Piss.
Pang C, Pang K, Gao H, Pang F, Hong Y, Fishner J, Fishning WMP, Gucker JAA, Vogel DJ, Yang BM, Ya G, Cheng YP, Mao JXA, Chan. Why is it so long? Chan H, YLPD, Hang H, DJ, Heizing, ZL, Chi, MA, Liu, X, Shin, YA, Tian, Z, Bank, and Doming, SZ, Lee, SC, Abak, E, Chen, W, Audi, Hong, EPJ, Mazel, SC, Rosen, MO. And thank you for coming to this graduation of 2022.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's do another round. My turn. I am your god calling out to you from that speak and spell. I am your god calling out to you from that speak and spell as I've done. You must be ready for any great thing coming my way. I've never heard you call me God. On his first stop for the show on Broadway, he was surrounded by actors and dancers and assembled crowds of onlookers. By far, the strongest part of his performance was his portrayal of the spirit of the god, which he explained in his performance as he sat on a porch of a nearby house, singing in a low, almost impenetrable voice. After this, his performance was interrupted by a chorus of dancers from the audience, whose shouts of defiance against the audience meant nothing to him. Instead, the audience erupted in cheers as he stood up in a semicircle, gazing at a screen with his hands raised up. Afterward, the two dancers went about their daily routines for a half hour or so as they spoke to an audience members. At their respective points of view, the audience would look upon their own performance and their performance in unison with respect for one another as God. God, who is omnipotent, is not a person of ordinary character. He is a spirit, and his attributes will never change. He is an omnipotent, incorruptible, self-absorbed creature, but the person he is, in fact, does not change. His attributes are ultimately self-apparent qualities, which...
Really serious at the end there.
Yeah! Jesus Christ, okay.
I got philosophical.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Alright, Ziggy, let's do it.
What are we
Come on,
doing,
everybody,
Oni-chan?
take your time to go right. Just do it, baby.
Alright,
Hey.
Ziggy. I've done
Another
it. I've
shit
achieved post-nut clarity. Here you go. Your prompt idea? Oh, we might do that.
I have done it. I have achieved post-nut clarity on the first post of the week. I hope to see your reviews. You won't come back. The reason you are here is because my wife and I had to be in London to make all the adjustments to our kitchen during the week. I know I could have done the same if not for the great food and care put into the food preparation. I have tried the following ingredients and have come to the same conclusion. My wife asked if I was still having problems with eating the nuts I picked at the counter. I say have my problems right now because I do not have the desire to stop. The thing is, we are the ones that are doing all the other things which are not making our normal food choices. I like cooking food or washing dishes, or making coffee, or washing dishes for our parents. And now I do not want to do those dishes. I have not been able to do them. I have been told they are not going to work. They can be easily done. My wife came in late after the holidays. We worked a lot earlier than most people do. For this post, my wife did all but the majority of the work, and, and when we left, we went to lunch for a while. I had a cup of coffee with the rest of it. I was pleased to see my wife and I both enjoying our day and having a good time. Thanks for reading. You have been terrific. Happy holidays.
That sounded like a postcard.
Yeah, that. I think that's where it got the post. Like, oh, post? It's a postcard on Twitter. Eating nuts.
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 That's.
Hang on.
Scrumptious.
Hang on. I'm looking for.
I'd give you a shit posty tweet of mine just in case you need it.
Hang on.
The moral of this story is I need to shit post more.
Yeah.
No. Don't fall into it. Once you start,
But
you
I
can't
already
stop.
have. It's where I'm happiest.
Trying to find one. Hang on.
Now, this whole stream is a post, not clarity.
This is.
God, I wish.
Ah, who threw in? Babes! How dare you?
Babes are throwing things at your face.
Uh-huh.
Ha, hee hee hee. There we go.
Oh.
There's one.
Yeah.
Beast. I've done it. I have a. Oh, wait. No, that's not what
Wait,
I
we just
fucking...
did that.
There we
Learn
go.
to copy.
Slut
and
era,
or
I
paste.
whisper as I purchase long pastel dresses, then close Depop so I'm not distracted from taking loving care of my Animal Crossing villagers.
Is that yours, Rose?
Yes.
Yeah.
I whisper as I purchase long pastel dresses, then close Depop so I'm not distracted from taking loving care of my Animal Crossing villagers. I had come this far, but it's been going for a couple months now. I can be honest and say I was disappointed in myself, but was also quite disappointed that I hadn't done homework on my stuff. I had a real easy way out without doing the homework I needed, and I was definitely not going away. It was just an idea, and I wish that people just paid attention to it. If you have ever gone through the same thing and left the shop just to change your clothes again in the hope of getting better, you have probably seen the image 1,000 times. I thought that my shoes were going to break or my clothes were going to be too tight. I've always thought about these things, trying to find their ultimate solution to avoid something such as that. I have nothing against working on a thing that I don't have
to do to fit in, no matter how small. So how about if I just had work with one product, get back to what I loved so much? If I'm not getting better, how did I get here? To be honest, I'm still not sure, but I started after getting my fix to make sure everything a little more comfortable. I was surprised to find that even if I changed out several clothes every month, the closet.
Ah!
There is one
Auntie.
gem in this.
What?
If I'm not getting better, how did I get here? Like, that actually is like,
Yeah.
that's a quote.
Yeah.
That's
Alright,
fucking-
Densho.
Oh my god.
Will you be my toaster strudel or Twinkie tonight? There you go, buddy.
Oh, gosh. Will you be my toaster strudel or Twinkie tonight? I've been dreaming. I want for you to be mine. I'm ready to be yours now. And as soon as you're gone, I'll call you mistress, or mistress, I'll call you mistress. I want to have. I wanted to be your slave, my girl. You go on a run for your life until you feel free to let her be as a slave if you choose, or if you want to let her as a mother. As a father, yes please. As a mistress, no. But I can tell you what I'm ready for now that I've become such a slave. Did I just become a bottom because of this? What the fuck?
You became a bottom!
That implies you were not a bottom
Yeah,
before.
bottom.
Yeah, we're reading AI generated stories, Kishi. Alright, let's. Hang on.
Your
let me-
turn, Seppers.
Yes, it is my turn. Let me find. That's fine. Yeah. Let's do this. I love Taco Bell, however my body is Pangea and their food is an expansive tectonic plate shift. Also, I apologize, Kishi, the sound alerts are not working. I apologize, I'm so sorry. I love Taco Bell, however my body is Pangea and their food is an expansive tectonic plate shift that has been the norm since the early days. As far as food goes, there's no getting around it. We get the Taco Bell hot or cold or sweet burrito. I'm always looking for something better and I'll eat anything from 4 to 6 tacos with me, as that is my current personal preference. Don't judge me on this one. I like tacos much better. 4. Le moi tacos. I don't like this place for tacos. They aren't as flavorful or great. There are only 2 types that I ordered. This is a casual and casual taco with rice, oily cheese tacos. This isn't even the least of the 2. I had a pickles, salad, and no salsa, and no, I didn't order the salsa. I was surprised this was offered in French. They didn't always do it all in English, or their tacos are more often than not sloppy sliced instead of the actual sauce. I ordered the hot or cold version, which is nice as they have a Mexican sandwich too, but the cold version is not spicy, I can find. This was a combo taco with cheese, pickles, and cilantro, tomato soup, and cilantro soaked chicken. My chicken was the top choice. The chicken was juicy and not spicy. Thank you for the lurk.
That was a riot.
That was a ride. Alright,
That was a
let me...
tasty ride.
Hang on.
I posted one in the chat, so you don't have to look forever.
Okay.
Let's see what your own choice.
Oh god. Maybe. Let's see what the next... Hang on. Okay, that was the next one, so it's fine. Alright. Oops. Nice. Uwu's into your breasts and drowns.
Oh, wait.
What?
S
The fuck?
and
Oh shit.
wait.
Hello?
Do you scroll?
Why is it... What?
Wait, what? Why are there links
Hang
in
on.
here?
Maybe
What?
maybe
There's
if I
Conspiracy?
maybe if I
Explo-
remove these.
Okay, yeah. Remember,
Explanation of the big fuck of glasses?
Where?
There we go.
These links are gibberish.
yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Ooze into your breast and drowns your cum in the water. Oh my god. It didn't taste good to make out with anything but a blanket. Luckily for them, the water went around as it had always had. The water being just pure, like a blue water. In the back seat of a Ferrari, the driver was sweating, and he heard that the woman had taken him in. He had heard her talk about what she had to do with him, but nothing. But she had said he'd better be off at home. If she was going to put her arm around him, she'd have to put her hands up over his chest for her husband. He wanted a wife just like hers, so he didn't have to work for a long time. He was smiling at him, and he didn't even have to think about it, just sighed. With no one but the woman to speak to, he was alone with himself in the room. He could have gone to the bathroom, and that would probably make it more comfortable. So he took the door he'd been locked into and opened it. He found himself sitting there like a recluse, his stomach slumping, his head bouncing and looking up at him. It was the closest he could find for a woman in the entire place. It wasn't in his hand. He pulled the door handle shut and walked up to stroke his penis.
Oh goodness.
Good luck.
Oh, good. Alright, let's...
Oh my god.
Let's look for one. Oh, you did one. Okay, let me grab it. Alright. The serotonin boosts I get from looking at cats might be unnatural, but so is the thickness of my ass.
Butt cheeks. Oh, this is a short one. The serotonin boost I get from looking at cats might be unnatural. So is the thickness of my ass. So next time you see me, come out with your nails, draw the stars in place, and do this one in the middle.
Short but sweet.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do what in the middle?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to wait until next week to find out on Dragon Ball Z.
Ball Q.
Dragon Ball Pussy. Dragon Balls in your jaws.
Can I put my ball?
If you spell applesauce with just A's, you get
What? Yeah,
What
okay.
happened?
Did you die?
Oh, if you spell applesauce with just A's, you get
Oh. That one flew right over my head. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Wake up. Beat my meat. Shower. Work on small projects. Let's go.
What? Does it seem like it's just... Oh my...
Okay, let me take these
Whoa,
out.
let's
Never
see.
mind. This will be bad.
Yeah, the symbols seem to freak out.
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait.
Wait, what?
Did you see it repeat beat my feet multiple times?
Yeah.
beat my meat. Wake up, beat my meat. Shower, beat my meat.
Jeez. Alright, wake up, beat my meat, shower, work on a small project such as knitting a little dress, and then start over again. I wake up, I beat my meat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I wake up and beat my meat. You might see this pattern you see online or even in your own picture above. It's so easy to use. There are a lot of things you might find up on this pattern. Make 2 fourths out of 5 and cut them into 1 fourth. Use the left hand to cut them in 1 millimeter increments. If you're wondering, here's how I do. Make 2 fourths out of the 4 millimeter lengths. The This is the stitch count for the right hand, right side, left hand, left side, and the front, back. Continue with your 5 round piece. You could do much smaller or bigger on your own, etc. of yarn until you have 4 of your 6 round pieces. This is the longest stitch I've done. This is how I get this far. I use 4 to 5 millimeter loops. Just make sure you have a small circular needle handy. You can buy one for free from Walmart for $25.50. You buy one for free, and it's $25.50. Or you can go to the link at the bottom of this page for cheaper versions, but they are almost always the same length and size. Now, before we start, I had a really big problem with knots. I don't know. That could be a joke, but I was running out of yarn and needed to move some of my knots.
Wow.
Wow, that was interesting.
Alright, we're gonna do one last one. I will do it. This is a tweet from me. This will be the last one of the night. Baby, you make my balls sprinkle. Just generate it.
Generate these nuts.
Baby, you make my balls sprinkle too. That's my baby girl. Your cock is the most important piece of my slutty cunt. The woman in question then asked her daughter what a good day was in this part of the country. Today was your 20th day of menstruation, she explained. This one was quite different. There were so many choices. Some of their young girls could be put back to school in the morning like the late grandmother. All that was required was the permission from their mother. All their clothes would fall off on the first day of menstruation, so they decided to wait until after school to do what they wanted. We came across the New York girl a little further down the list of things, and she was interested in even talking about that. After all, this woman was only 14 years old. That means she was at least capable of the fucking fuck she was being offered. At the same time, she was also very interested in getting pregnant. This woman's mind wasn't on what sort of girl she was expecting so quickly, but she felt extremely confident in her body. She knew what she was getting into, and she wanted to see what she was getting into, and she thought this is a great idea. So while she was out there doing some shopping, her friend and I set up our own date at 9 p.m. so she wouldn't have time to think about what was coming.
Was a little sus.
This goes raw. I'm saving this. I'm saving this one. It is raw. All right.
No
well, that was sure a thing that we did for 3 hours.
Yeah, it sure was.
That was definitely
I don't know what the fuck we did, but we did it.
We did it. We did a thing. Yes. Congratulations, everyone. I'm so happy and proud of each and every one of us.
We're all so good at existing still.
Yes,
I'm gonna see who I can
together.
raid. Do y'all have anything to plug at the moment?
Yeah, some buttholes. Where the pussy at?
Hell yeah, where the pussies at? Alright, we're gonna raid Aeolus. He's playing
Areola?
Yeah.
Wow, we have the same thing.
My favorite snack.
Get out of my head.
Raid.
No. Corn. There's corn
Be in
in here.
here. fair
Alright,
enough.
thank y'all so much for coming out. This was a thing. Thank you again.
It sure was a thing.
See you later. Stay frosty, bitch.
How are you? Oh, Seppi! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the library. My name is Alos VT. How are you all doing today? We are busy playing, Potionomics. And I don't recall if we have a proper shout-out thing for Seppi. We'll test it right now. I know there's one from Twitch nowadays, but screw it, I'll just do it.